Hello and welcome back to MudRunner. This time, we are going to be taking a look at a CJ pack from Spun that you guys can actually check out on the Steam Workshop in the description down below. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into every variant of the CJs in this pack, and we're going to be putting them through their paces and seeing what they can do. So, this one is sort of your rock crawler version, and you also have a sand version, which we're going to go ahead and fly over there and show you guys real quick, which has the paddle tires in the back and skinny tires in the front. And then there's also an extreme version which has paddle tires all around. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and actually drive the crawler version first, and then after that we're going to quickly jump over to the sand variants and the sand variant and the extreme variant, which the extreme variant is the one with paddles front and rear. So let's go ahead and start it up. And let's also get a little bit of, well, the fuel's, you know what? Instead of getting fuel over there, we're just going to gas up on the way because we have the ability to do that, and we might as well take advantage of it. So we're going to go ahead and take this to one of my favorite hills because it's one of those hills that either makes or breaks a rig. And when I say it makes or breaks a rig, I mean, whoop. That's not the hill I'm talking about. That's just horrible driving. Now, let's give it another go. Now, the hill in question, you guys know this hill at this point. If you've watched any of my other Scarab Desert mod test videos, you'll have remembered this hill. Now, this hill will, like I said before, either make or break a truck because, really, there's only so many ways you can get up this hill. Sometimes those ways are a little bit unconventional, and sometimes they're pretty straightforward, but it all depends on the truck at hand, like the truck that you're running. So, I'm going to try a couple of different lines and see how this thing responds. We may or may not make it all the way up, but we'll give it a go and see. Now, ooh. Easy does it. There. Oh, God. Maybe not. Maybe easy doesn't do it on that one. Not if we take the wrong line. Doesn't matter how easy we take it if we take the wrong line. Come on. Wow, I'm in low 2 and I still have like almost too much wheel speed, which is pretty crazy. Let's see how this wheelbase reacts to this particular climb. Oh, it almost bit right there. It almost bit and it almost had it. It's struggling a little bit. You can see it really trying to grasp for traction. Let's face it a little bit more to the right. And maybe we can make something happen doing that. Yep. As long as we can get that front axle to go up. If we can get the front axle to go up, the rear axle's going to follow. The only problem is if the rear axle, if the rear axle can't follow us far enough, then, whoa, there it is. Wow. Wow, oh, rock glitch. But wow, you want to talk about something that was able to walk right up that hill. I mean, that's not something that we've been able to do with a lot of vehicles, and you guys know that. I mean, that just walked up, like, a set of obstacles that most trucks would freak out about. Gotta be careful through here, though. One wrong move could send us tumbling down the hill. And I do mean one wrong move, and that was very close to being a wrong move. I'm gonna walk us over this way, because trying to go up immediately to the left there would be a little bit too risky. Although I don't like where the front end is right now. Oh, yep. That was the wrong move. That was the wrong move. We may be on our wheels right now, but that was the wrong move that sent us down the hill. Although I have no doubt that it could make it up. Now, we're going to go ahead and try the sand variant now. And the sand variant is kind of interesting. Let's see how this thing drives. Whoa, okay, it definitely drives differently. It's a lot faster, which I would hope it was a lot faster. It's only got 3 gears in automatic mode, but I'll tell you, it gets through them real quick. Oh my God. What is high like? High is about the equivalent of second. So if you want to go at this thing's maximum pace, you have to put it in automatic mode. Come on. Oh my God. Wow, that's the farthest I think I've ever jumped there. I was assuming that it was going to kind of, work its way back to left, but it had so much power that it just was like, oh, I see. We're just going to go this way, and that's like, how we're gonna... Oh, God. The only thing that I don't like about this sand variant is the fact that you have to rely on the automatic mode to go at full speed. High doesn't... Oh, Jesus. That... Whoa! Our dude doesn't have a spine anymore. But yeah, high doesn't really give you the maximum speed potential of this thing, so you have to rely on the... Oh, hello. Yeah, you have to rely on the automatic mode. I mean, you can get some speed built up by using high, but it's only going to get you so far, and the automatic mode can be a little bit temperamental, so there are some sections of the track where you're going to want to lift off the throttle, and if you lift... Oh, that was perfect, though. Like, if you lift off the throttle at the wrong time, it just doesn't really like it. It just doesn't really react very well, because it'll downshift, and then when it downshifts, you lose all your speed, so you can't really modulate it all that easily. Although, the more I drive it, the more I get used to it. Oh, see, I let off too much, and it went all the way back down to first gear, which is probably the most frustrating thing you could ever have happen with that. Oh my God. Third is too much. Yeah, third is a little bit too much, I've got to admit. Like, third is a little bonkers and a little wacky. Now, the extreme variant, I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's gassed up all the way. The extreme variant, I don't know how it's going to actually work. Whoa, God. Okay, so when I'm flat out and high, it feels like it's about the same speed as the normal sand variant. About. It might have a little bit more torque. It might have a little bit more off-the-line kick. But it feels like it runs at about the same pace. However, I wonder if it... Oh, God, it does drive differently. Yeah, the sand variant doesn't really turn all that well, presumably because it has those super skinny tires in the front. But this has loads of front grip because it's got massively wide tires in the front and the rear. Oh, God, we're all completely off course now. Yeah, we're completely off course now. I'm just trying to get remotely back to where... There we go. Remotely back to the area that I should be in. There we go. That was the perfect speed. I think if you want to maintain speed around the corners, you're going to have to put it in high if you want to be able to modulate it. And then when you get up to a jump, throw it in third, and it'll shift up, and then power you over the jump. Oh, we didn't have enough there, though. No! Yeah, it's weird. It really is weird. It's not bad. It's just something you're going to have to get used to. Let's take it to one of the other tracks out here, because there are multiple tracks. That's not the only track. Oh, God. Whoa! It starts to get a little bit wacky. Like, if you try to... Oh, wait a minute. Am I where I think I am? Oh, dude. If so, I've just figured out a whole new way to get to the trail that I like. Oh, that's beautiful. This track has more bankings, but also has, and I think we're running it backwards, but I don't really care. It's got more opportunities to use high because you're having to deal with tighter corners, but, make that. Yeah, okay, so it likes this track a little bit better. Don't understeer off. Oh my God, that would have been a wild jump if it had, if we had launched it off of that edge. That would have been a wild jump. Oh, what? I modulated the throttle just a tiny bit, and it was like, nope, you're going back to first. That's the only thing I don't like about this thing. It's very picky in terms of, like, in terms of being in the automatic mode. It's, oh boy. Oh, yep. It's very picky. I just don't like how picky it is in terms of, like, the transmission and the throttle. It's a good Jeep. It's a really, really good Jeep. It's fun to drive. It's fast, but I could see that becoming something that would become very frustrating about driving it over time. Whoa! And see, in high, it can't really make the jumps, but if you land wrong or you lift off the throttle for a split second, it goes back to first, and whoop! Oh, I wonder if it could do this big jump. Yes, this is gonna be awesome. As long as we have time to get up to third, we'll be able to make it easy. Well, that's an odd brake sound. It sounds like the pads, like pad to rotor contact is metal to metal. Yikes. All right, let's go. Aim for the jump. I'm flat out in third. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Go! Yes! That is the first thing I've been able to actually make that jump in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, so long story short, this thing's a load of fun to drive. It's a blast. I love it. I may take it to truck night sometime because I feel like it would be hilarious out there. If you guys want to drive this thing yourselves, there'll be a link in the description down below to where you can download it on the Steam Workshop. And if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.